Oh, welcome back to Amy Jo Junk Journals. Amy Jo's in the house. Sorry, I'm in a pretty good mood today. Okay, so I am starting a series for my Christmas journals, and I got this box in the mail, and I don't even remember. Oh, it was a clear crossboy from when we go to Alabama to watch the Razorbacks play Auburn in November. And I thought this would make a wonderful one signature journal. So I thought, why not do it for Christmas? Because I have a smaller one of these. At the moment, I cannot find it. I have been in my craft room all day trying to make this video. I keep getting pulled away doing other stuff. I had this Christmas quilt was given to me, and I cut it down. I forget how many pieces I got, but I got enough to make quite a few quilts. And what I think I'm going to do, and I think you guys are really, really close to me, so hold on to your britches here. I'm going to try to raise you up just a little bit because I don't want to hit you, and I don't want to. Okay, so I have this piece of one of the pieces I cut. I'm gonna make a journal out of it. I'm gonna make a journal cover out of it. I don't think I'm gonna use this whole box because it's a pretty big journal. Most people don't like journals that big. Anywho, I am going to cut this down. I have a series I'm going to make of Christmas journals. I don't know if they'll all be online or not. I need to get some made because every weekend in September but one, we have a craft show. 2 of them are 2-dayers. So I have to make sure that we have, or that my portion of it is stocked. So that's, oh, excuse me, notebooks, journals, notepads, things like that. So I only have a couple of Christmas journals left from last year. So, and I don't have any Christmas notebooks. So I want to get those because I think I just cut my finger, but that's okay. So let's see what size this is. This is 16.5, so it would make, width-wise, I think it's great. It would make an 8 journal, but height-wise, I think it's too big. So I think this side is better. So let's mark it at, well, let's do 7. Let's mark it at 7 here. Or even 6. I kind of like 6. If I'm off, I'm sorry. Maybe you can see me now that I got you up. Let's do 6. I'm just gonna mark it right. Well, I better just cut it while I have it here, so I'm cutting through both of them. Oops, moved it. Okay, and then 6 by 8. This one I am gonna have to mark. Get my nappy head in there. Sorry if I did. Let's do it this way. Then I don't have to do that. Oops, sorry. Yeah, let's do it this way. 6 by 8. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. I don't even know why I tried doing it without doing that. But, so, my girls and I haven't been able to get together for a while. So, and we have not camped much this year. My husband started a new job and hasn't been in the mood, and our camping buddies have had some medical issues. The husband has had some medical issues with his hip, thinks he has to get a hip replacement, so he is not been able to enjoy his summer much. So that kind of goes uphill a little bit. So let's see if I can just straighten that out on my own without going too wacky. Good enough. All right, I might keep these because these would make cute little notebooks. That would, anyway. I don't know about this one, but that's a good idea to do. All right, so we got this. This, I think, will make a great journal. So let's get that put away so I don't kill myself on it. This is my favorite piece of this whole thing, and I'm hoping to use that on the front. So to do that, and I cut these all the same size, so it looks like I probably can get more. Let me get my material marker here and see, because I'm not going to, let's do blue. I think blue will work. Blue or yellow would have worked. I opened that upside down. It's my material chalk. I just broke it. Can't get it back in there correctly. I'll work on it later. So let's, and nothing on this quilt is straight. I believe it's homemade. However, it was not, I have an ant in here. How did I get an ant in here? Yeah, it was homemade. It looks like it was machine stitched though, or quilted. It was not quilted by hand. So I am not too concerned about, I think this width will be fine for right now, just to get it cut down so that I can make sure it's, put that right there for now. No, Amy Jo, we're working on keeping our quilt room, or I mean our craft room beautiful, so we are going to put stuff away if we can when we have it. I'm gonna turn my glue gun on, my hot glue gun. I was just thinking about something. You know, these are the ones I got from the Dollar Tree. These would be beautiful to wrap in Christmas paper and make journals. Those would be really quick journals. Might have to do that. Might be my next. Anywho, I have no idea why I'm in such a good mood today. I have been having some really busy weekends. Got some disappointing news from the doctor. I was hoping I was diagnosed with something besides fibromyalgia, even though I have been diagnosed with it for many, many years. I was just hoping that it was something else. Instead, it's not. I was hoping. Wallowed in that on Friday for a little bit, but I'm better now. But the last couple weekends, my husband and I have had great quality time together, and spent some time with the grands. And you know, I'm afraid, well, I guess I could do it this way. I want to hot glue this on, and that's where I want that. I want that right on there, up a little bit, because I don't want it quite, yeah, see, I just wasted a lot of that. I could have cut all that off. We'll do it after though. Okay, so I want it here, maybe in a little more. I know it's upside down, but then maybe put a lace pocket or something right there and put a cute tag. It's another thing I have to make is some tags. Now, I don't know that I want to hot glue that now that I'm thinking about it. Let me find spine. My bookbinder's glue. I thought I had everything I needed. Once again, I don't. Just a second. Let me see. Here's what fell off before I turned my stuff on. I don't know what I did. I had a whole... I know. Looks like I'm gonna have to get some more. I was gonna say that's what happens when you don't label things. I looked, the drawer was labeled. So let's... This is Pad Book Compound. It's for binding pads and books. That's not what I want, I don't think, because I need this for later. I am making notebooks where I'm gonna be binding it. I think this is what I wanted. Yep, this is what I wanted. If you heard that little ding, that was scrapbook.com texting me about something. Anyway, this needs to be opened, so let's open that. Ooh, that's gonna come out big time. Let's and still not enough. I'm not gonna put this on the spine because it'll make it easier for me to sew it, you know, stitch in the signature. But I do have to make sure that I get this all the way on the corners. So I am really hoping that my husband and I can start making a habit, or not a habit, that's not the word I want, a tradition of spending Saturdays together like we have been. I don't know what that was. It looked like a piece of thread, but we have just been doing a lot of nice things together on Saturdays. It's been great. We also, one of our grandsons starts playing high school football. I think his first game's this coming Thursday. However, we will not be able to go to that one because it's on a Thursday. But then it'll be Friday nights. So that'll be our weekly date nights on the games we can go to, because they already live an hour and a half from us. His school's an hour and a half from us. So some of them are going to be, you know, further than that from us. So we probably won't go to those with working and stuff. However, the ones we can get to that are his school and closer, we will be going to as much as possible. One I won't be able to go to because I have a craft show. One my husband won't be able to go to because he'll be out of state fishing. So, but yeah, it's been great. So, and then my trip in October, that I'm taking my grandson to see his uncle. Excited about that. That's coming up faster than I thought. I'm getting a new office for work, so that's exciting news. I get to, you know, decorate that up. I'm just excited about that. What's not exciting about setting up a new office? I mean, a whole new building. I'm getting a whole new building. So I'm really, really excited about that. So before we cut this down, I have all of this Christmas wrapping paper and tissue paper that I bought from Sandra at Blossom and Inspire last year, but I think I really want to put I don't know what this is. Oh, that wasn't supposed to come over. She dyed this. I think it's parchment paper or something. It's beautiful. I don't know if I want to use it in a Christmas journal. However, I could, but we're not. Wonder where that came from. I think I want to take, see, she has really good prices, peeps. I think this was, yeah, looks like her writing. What I want to do for the inside is find, see if I can take this, yes, I want to take this apart. Let's see here. Come on. That's not working. Didn't want to use my fingers because they're... Let me put my lid back on that glue. Let me see, maybe this one will work better. There we go. I'm going to take these staples out and see if I can find a pretty Christmas scene that is on both pages to use as the inside of this book. Oh, this book was originally $15. Okay, let's see. This is what I want to do. I want to find something that I can cut down and put in there. That obviously will not work because I don't want to cut Christmas up. Oh, look at that. That would almost work. I'd have to pull this over, or put napkin back there because I do have some beautiful napkins that I got from Sandra. I could put the red. Wonder if this, yes. The Christmas tree is not all the way around it, which at this moment I like. But let's see if there's anything else that's pretty, because then I would have one on the front and one on the back. Let's use this one. Let me look just to see if there's another one. I don't want one with words because I don't want the words. That's adorable. I don't want the words split up. Okay, looks like we're using that one. So let's do this. And I'm not upset about not using that. Or losing that one. So, let's find the center of this. So we will put it in the center of this, or as close to the center of that as possible. It'll be like that. We're going to take this and put it along there. Like that. I think all we need is that. Or should I, well, first of all, we have to take this apart, see if I can. Oh, what about this? I like this idea better. Look, this is flannel. Oh my, I like that much better. Let's do that. Talk about working on the fly. So let's, and I can cut it in half because honestly, I don't think, let's do this. I think if I cut it in half, I might be able to use half on each side. Ooh, that leaves me with more to use later. So, I am going to get, 1 second. I have, right here. This was a gift from my daughter. It's a little heating thing. So I'm going to use this to fold this in half so that I can actually make sure I'm getting it even, because I don't want to ruin this. So let's see. That's that light, so I don't want to. All right, let's put it down here. Whoa. This was a gift from my daughter. I don't know how to use it. Oh, there we go. From the one I do craft shows with. So let's, I don't want to see, oh, I can pull them wires out. Huh. See if I can find that one. I don't know what those, I don't know what Celsius means. I don't know what S means. So we'll just get it hot. See if I can get this out of there. There it is. Let's pull that out. Not hot yet. If any of you people can tell me how much this is, let me know. Anyway, we will it's getting hot because that was hot. So let's do this. I didn't want to get my whole, okay, maybe not hot enough, but it will. While it's doing that, I broke my fingernail, so I need to get that little burr off, or that's going to drive me nuts. Okay. Okay, that's not warming up very fast. I'll have to remember. Isn't that cute though? I love it. Anywho, so we can put this down. Let's use this because I'm gonna need it all the way to the edge. It goes all the way to the edge. See if this is working. Yep, there's that. Let's do this side. Alright, turn that off. Maybe I have to unplug it to turn it off. Okay. I think you would just be able to turn it off. Apparently not, so let me put this, let me move what's right here and I can put it right there. There we go. Ow! Don't touch a hot iron. The side of it didn't get hot, so I didn't think it would be hot. Not very smart of me. All right, so do as I say, not as I do. That's gonna leave a blister, I believe. Let me get a drink that hot. Put my finger on my cold pop. Alright, let's cut this in two, right along that line. I can't cut straight, but we'll try. I'm already off the line. First cut. Okay, so do it this way and this way. Doesn't that look adorbs? Okay, let's use this one. Okay. Whoops. I want to pull it over as far as I can, like that. Oh, my husband's making homemade spaghetti sauce and it smells so good. Last Sunday, he made salsa. Delicioso. Yeah. From our garden. The tomatoes have come from our garden. The peppers have come from our garden. Everything, the onions come from our garden. Everything come from our garden. I'll have to take some maybe next weekend or next time the girls and I go as one of our snacky snacks. Some of that salsa. Not the... Okay, so let's... Oh, that hurt. Can you see? I don't know if you can see the red, but it's right there. All right. So let's clean up our tools. And then let's use, let's see where it's gonna, oh, it's gonna be upside down. It's gonna be on the back. You guys all yelling at me, weren't you? I can't. I have to do it this way. It's gonna be upside down. Let's see. I forgot to turn it over, you guys. I forgot. Let's see how well this. Maybe it'll come off this way. I can get it this way. Okay, so it has to go this way. No, I want that on the front. I can't put it on the front. Okay, let's do this again, peeps. Can I go this way? Still wouldn't be right. Wouldn't be long enough either. Now I'd have to come down further. All right, we're just putting it back where it was, only it's going right side up. Well, okay, sorry, Tina. I couldn't hear you yelling at me. Because you don't yell at me until after the video's already up. So. Here we go. I might have to take a break and eat some salsa and chips, even though that's what he made last weekend, because that spaghetti sauce is smelling so good. See, if you're a first time journal maker or whatever, not very experienced and you're watching my channel, nothing is undoable. You can find a way to fix anything. Because you don't want something upside down. That didn't stick down very good. I don't think I had enough glue on this side, but that's okay. There isn't anything you can't fix in junk journaling. So, All right, so, ooh, that slipped over, so we're gonna have to cut that off a little bit. So I don't want that seen. Those can make belly bands or whatever. Make a pocket on the inside. Okay, get those out of the way. I need to wipe that up. Let's glue. I think baby wipes are a junk journaler and crafter's best friends. I have no idea what I would do without mine. Well, I still got that Santa Claus on the junk journal, just not where I wanted it, but that's okay. The backs need to be pretty too. I hate when this happens. Okay, so here's the journal. We'll have to do some touching up, gluing up, but maybe we can put some lace and stuff. Like this is gonna have to be glued because it was sewed there at one time and not, and now it's not. This and this. This. I just want to make sure that there's enough glue there that it'll, all right. So there is our journal cover. Our Christmas journal cover. We need to trim that because it's not even. When it's folded, it's not even. Okay. So there, why did I just throw that on the floor? That's ridiculous. All right, so there's our journal cover. In the next video, we'll make some tags. I have some things here for tags and journaling cards that came in some Christmas packs that I bought. That's a sticker. Cool. Okay, anyway, here's some Christmas cards. They're all the same ones. The backs are just beautiful, but I want to make some journaling cards out of those. And I have some Rick Rack and stuff we can decorate with. And I want to make some journaling cards out of these cute little papers that I got. I think there's 2 of each. And we need to make the inside of it. So, and that'll give this all time to We'll put some corners on there to help keep that on there, I think. And that'll be in the next video, I think. Or it'll be coming up. I don't know if it'll be the next video, but it'll be coming up. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye now.